So here we are, another video with the EdGun Leshiy 2. This one's in a 350mm length barrel and it's in .25 caliber. So I'm going to mount a scope to it, and as I haven't seen anyone mounting a scope to an EdGun Leshiy 2, I figured let's do a video on it. So yeah, let's get it all mounted and see how we go. So the mount that I'll be using today is actually this one piece Eagle Vision Infinity. Now obviously you can use two individual. This is just the one that I'm going to use today, just to see how it goes on. Now the one thing to remember on a Leshiy 2 is when you are fitting any types of mount, you have to be careful how far back you come here, because you have this arm, or this lever shall we say, and when you do this lever, you've got to make sure that you haven't fitted your scope too far back, otherwise it will hit it. Now I have seen people in the past file this down, but it's something that I would never do, because I once had a Leshiy 2 that I had filed down, and I had 3 potential people who want to buy it, and once they saw that had been filed and I explained why, the sale never went through. So I always end up fitting it just so it will clear it. So we'll get it all fitted. Again, I'm always conscious that the lever this side works, so that is about as far as back as we can go, and it's not connecting on there whatsoever. We're actually fitting a Vector Optics. Probably too much scope for this this little gun, but like I said, I just want to get it sighted in, just to make sure that it all works as it should. Now the other thing is to make sure that you position this in the correct place. And what I generally find this part here, if it's somewhere just over the magazine, that's normally where you need to be, but it's all personal preference. It all depends on how long the butt end is, because you can get extended versions. So just for today's purpose, I'm going to fit it there. Again, this is more for accuracy, just to make sure that the gun is shooting well. Now again, you can sit there for hours on end getting the crosshairs perfectly straight, because it is just to make sure the accuracy is okay on this gun. I'm not going to go to the full extent of sitting here for 10 minutes with a spirit level. I've just done it by eye. Seems to be okay. And when you're putting the top mount brackets back on, you don't have to go crazy tight. Once it starts, it starts pinching, literally there. That's all you need to be at. Obviously I've got my stand here, my Coolgrass stand, which does make life a lot easier. So they're all sort of like just loose enough for me to move the scope if I still want to. And to be honest with you, by eye, That to me feels perfect. So now I'm just going to apply a little bit of pressure, and what I do is I do like the right hand top one, the left hand bottom screw, and the left hand top screw, and the right hand bottom screw, just to make sure that you're doing up the mount symmetrically, basically, so it's not all lopsided. And then I'll do the top one that side, bottom right one, top right one, bottom left one. Now you see there I haven't done a lot of force at all. I've seen people before and they're sort of like they're crunching it on as tight as they can go. All you're going to do is scratch and damage your scope, and if you ever want to sell it, it looks, you know, broken up second hand. No one's going to want to buy it from you. So from the amount of pressure I've applied there, it won't even have marked the scope. So yeah, that is all perfectly straight. So there we have it, just a short video for today, just to show you the basics on how to do that. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't done already, please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.